Well, hello everyone. This is Isabel, also known as EJ, and this is my kitchen. I have always loved to cook. Now I've become a chef, and I am cooking some amazing meals. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the best beans in the world. Now I'm talking about the best because every time someone tastes my beans, it's like, oh, Isabel, how do you do that? I want your recipe, so you're going to get my recipe, and I've never given it to anyone. It actually started off with my nephew. He's the one that I loved his beans, and I said, what do you do to your beans? So now I have reinvented them, and I do my own thing, but that's how it started. So first of all, you see here, I have already prepared the onion and the cheese, so it's getting ready. I'm going to go over here to the stove. Gloria is if you could follow me to the stove here, Gloria. She's taking the video, and you see the pan on your, okay. So I'm going to pour some oil here on this pan. What is that? Little piece of something. Okay. And I am going to pour some oil in here. A couple of tablespoons of oil. And I'm going to saute the onions. I'm over here picking up the onions. You can follow me everywhere I go, Gloria. And saute, picking up the onions. Okay. By the way, this little gadget here is very, very handy. It's handy to cut and to measure and cut and pick up whatever you have prepared. A lot easier. And if you hear the music in the background, I love salsa dancing. I love salsa music. I love music. I love to dance. Do I love it as much as cooking? Yeah. But I do love to cook. It's my joy. Okay, so now we've got the onions in there. And what you want to do with the onions is you want to make sure that as you're sauteing these onions, that you move them around. It takes a while, but you move them around. What you want to do is make sure that they're translucent. You know, like don't overcook them. You don't want them brown. You just want them to be nice and soft. So we're going to be moving these onions around. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Why am I so passionate about cooking? Well, I discovered something after my surgery. I had knee replacement surgery, and I everything stopped for me while I was recovering from knee replacement surgery. Everything stopped. I was writing books and doing podcasts and just really being involved in creation. I love to create, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. The pain was so unbearable. But what I could do is I could make a little dish. So then I started making little dishes, and then I said, you know what? I was telling my husband, Rich, you know what, Rich? I really like cooking. Right now, I like it more because I have time. And I can actually start to create. And then I got hooked on cooking channels. It's like, if I was awake, I was watching the cooking channels, and that doesn't take a whole lot of work to do. I could put my leg up and rest my knee, put ice on my knee, and watch the cooking channels. And got some tips from them. And I said, oh, I'm going to start writing down some tips and putting together some really creative dishes, and I did. I even did a whole vegan meal with everything, with the vegan rice and the vegan curry dish, and I'm telling you, the salad, and I've also done several meat dishes, and it's just been a joy. It's been a joy. Okay, we got these onions pretty good. Now what we want to do is we want to add, I'm going to show you this is chipotle chile in adobo sauce. So you want to, you don't want to put too much because it might be too hot. But if you put a chili in there, And I think that's going to be good enough. And put a little bit more. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash it up. I'm going to mash it up into the onion. So I'm mashing the chili into the onion. Now, I don't use a lot of chili. I mean, I would. I love spices. Hey, I'm from New Mexico, and we're chili eaters. Have you ever had Hatch chili from New Mexico? Then you would know we are definitely chili eaters. But not everybody is. So I want to make sure that I have enough taste that we do have some spice, some heat, but not so much that I wouldn't be able to eat the beans. Okay. Now what we're going to do, and by the way, I have all the tools. I have just about every tool that I need to prepare my meals. That's my husband. He's constantly sending me something, buying me something from Amazon. Okay, then I'm going to pour this kind of beans. Now, of course, you could use cooked beans, but hey, life is good, and when you get my age, you want life to be not just good, but you want it to be easy. So this is easy. You open up a can of, and they've got to be, I'm telling you, don't make any mistakes and don't substitute. They have got to be Sun Vista Pinto beans. That's what you got to have. Very important. Okay, don't throw out any of the juice. You want the beans to cook in the juice. You want them to incorporate into the juice. Just throw this can away. I hope you're dancing. I am. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm mashing the beans. I like this little masher. I've had it forever and ever. I've been making beans all my life practically. And these beans, I've been making them for 30 years now. And I just keep getting better and better. I'm telling you, there wasn't that long ago when Gloria and Richard and I, because the beans were so good, we decided that maybe we should open up a little restaurant or a little shack or I don't know, something, a corner. And we had the name for it. We were calling it Just Frijoles, just beans. And you could have beans with chile or beans with no chile, and you could have tortillas, corn tortillas, or you could have flour tortillas. But that's it. We weren't nothing else. Just frijoles, because the compliments that I get on these beans, it's just amazing. It's like, oh my God, here's a big old meal, with everything. And then people say, oh my God, Isabel, your beans. You gotta give me the recipe. And it's kind of a secret. I'm not giving the recipe away. But hey, here I am giving you the recipe. So feel privileged. You've got the recipes of my favorite, wonderful world. They're going to be world known, I hope. Beans. Now, I'm going to keep mashing these. Oh, by the way, this one is really good because it is heavy. So when you press down, it can mash the beans really good. But I'm going to show you the other ingredients. So hang in there. Hang in there. I'm going to show you the other ingredient. Find that in here. It's somewhere in here. Oh my goodness. I should have taken it out so that I wouldn't have to look for it. But I didn't take it out, so now I've got to look for it. And I've got this watermelon here. I'm going to take this out. I'll put this over here. Find that. Okay, here it is. I found it. I will show you. It's crema mexicana. If you want to put the crema mexicana. Actually, there's another crema that I like, but this one is really good for those beans. There is also this other crema that you can pour it on. It's actually my favorite. Here it is. This one here, and it's crema mexicana table cream. Okay, but this is the one that I use for the beans. Okay, so I'm going to keep mashing here, and I have to mash until the beans are completely incorporated in with the chili, the onion, and the juice is going to get less and it will be thicker. The juice will be thicker, and I always taste as I go because I want to make sure that my people that are going to enjoy these beans are getting the best. Now, what do these go good with? Well, I'll tell you. If you like dip, like a dip, this makes the best bean dip. It really does. Once it's complete, once it's finished, you're going to see it makes the best bean dip. And also nachos. Oh my gosh, you pour this on the nachos and the cheese and guacamole and you have a dish that people will, they'll love you for it. And the other day I made, and I've never done that, but I made bean tacos with my beans. And they were so good that we actually overate. We couldn't stop eating them. They were so good. Oh, in the morning, you have these beans with eggs and tortillas. And by the way, later on, we'll be making tortillas. But I'm doing that too. And but oh my gosh, your breakfast is so good. Oh, I can taste it now. Bacon. Oh, and potatoes. And I love potatoes. I make some really good potatoes. So potatoes and bacon, eggs, and beans. Oh my, and tortillas. Oh, you're set for the day. I know when I make a meal, that's it. That meal is gonna take us for the day because it's so wonderful and so complete and so rich and delicious. Okay, now I'm going to put the crema in. As the beans are cooking in the sauce here, it's peppers and adobo sauce, and I'm going to put the cream in. And you want to put plenty of cream. Don't skimp on the cream. Get a spoon here. Let's get a good size. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to put a chunk here. And then I'm almost done with this cream. I got to buy some more cream because that's all there is. Oh, okay. All right. Now I'm going to mix in the cream. And this also will thicken the sauce here, the bean sauce. It'll thicken it. Oh my. I'm telling you, this is gold. I'm already tasting it. And it's one of, as a chef, you get to do a chef taste. So I am going to be tasting these beans real soon to make sure that they have the right flavor, the right consistency, and that I got all the crema in there nice and dissolved, incorporated into the bean sauce. Oh my goodness, so good, so good, so good. And now I made some tortillas, so Gloria and I will actually be able to taste the beans with the tortilla. I have one left. This morning we had something. Oh, actually we had beans, leftover beans with tortilla. We're always eating beans. This is like our staple. When Gloria comes in, you have any beans? No, but I'll make some right now. Okay, do you have tortillas? No, but I'll make some right now. So we're still trying to get that cream in there to dissolve and incorporate into this wonderful golden, to me it's like gold, so good. Okay, now we're gonna put in the cheese. And don't skimp on the cheese. Don't skimp on the cheese. So we're putting the cheese in. I'm gonna use my little scooper here. Grab the cheese. Put the cheese in. And like 2 cups. 2 cups of cheese. Take that cheese and.
What kind of cheese is it?
Oh, well, good. Thank you for asking. I use 2 kinds of cheeses. I use the sharp, not the extra sharp, but I use the sharp, and it's got to be Tillamook. And then I also use pepper jack cheese. Okay, now I have still a little bit more cheese. Let me grab that. I'm very much about brands and what works, and I try to always stick to what works. And if something doesn't work, I stop using it. But I've been doing this, like I said, for 30 years. Okay, now we turn the beans up, and we cover them, and you let them sit. They've got to sit there for at least an hour. Unless you can't stand it and you have to taste them, which we're going to be doing real soon. So that is Isabel. What do we call these beans? Refried beans a la Isabel. That's a good name for it. Actually, my name, I'm not stuck with it, but it's EJ's Kitchen. That's where I am, EJ's Kitchen. So you can count on me to bring you some really great tasting meals and give you good tips. So I'm going to say bye for now because Gloria and I are going to be tasting the beans.